Refund policy. ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ರೀಫಂಡ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿನ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Okay. So now government doesn't say anything on cooling off and refund.
ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ 15 ದಿನ 30 ದಿನ ಅಂತ.
There was a condition in 2016 guidelines, but now this condition is not there.
2016 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ ಯಾವುದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ.
21 में भी लिखा है mandatory for a direct selling industry to have 30 days.
Sir, कहीं नहीं लिखा. So the question is, you cannot, because you cannot specify what product, what service you are selling. But there is something which is called as, जो government ने बड़ा clear कर दिया, which is called as unfair trade. Now, for example, आप मुझे कोई चीज बेचते हैं और आप कहें कि 24 घंटे का आपको कूलिंग ऑफ मिलता है, वो पॉसिबल है? वो तो आप कहीं पे भी चैलेंज हो जाओगे. आपने मुझे शर्ट दी और शर्ट कहते कहा जी 4 घंटे का कूलिंग ऑफ है, कोई लॉजिक है इसका? आपने मेरे घर पे सप्लीमेंट भेजा नहीं, आपने एलोवेरा बेरी जूस भेजा नहीं, 3 दिन के अंदर कहते हो कि उसका रिफंड खत्म हो गया. So the question here is, now government is saying अगर कुछ कस्टमाइजेशन है तो वो स्टेट लेवल पे हो सकता है, स्टेट कैन मॉनिटर इट, डू इट, बट इट हैज टू बी फेयर एंड जस्ट. मतलब वो इलॉजिकल नहीं हो सकता कि आपको जी 4 घंटे 6 घंटे 2 घंटे 1 घंटा मतलब 12. आई नो अ कंपनी विच डज अ 2 आवर रिफंड पॉलिसी. आई मीन 2 घंटे मतलब क्या चाहते हैं, मतलब लोग जस्ट को कहने के लिए लिखते हैं, वो एक अलग बात है. वही कंपनीज होती है जो लीगल और एथिकल का फर्क नहीं समझ पाती.
So totally refund is taken off.
No, you have to give refund, but it has to be fair and just. Without refund there is nothing. Without cooling off there is nothing. There is absolute buyback policy also, but it has to be as per your product or service.
What about magical remedies? How many companies are promising?
How about magical remedies? How much companies are promising? Question, yes sir.
That companies are promising magical remedies on their products.
So they should actually shut down. I mean, so honestly speaking, in land of India, we are all very spiritual already. I mean, do we really need a Shani Kavach, Mangal Kavach, and Vishnu Kavach, and all this kind of things, sir? And that too is sold in direct selling, sir. उसमें तो जन्म पत्री भी बेचते हैं, आपको ऑनलाइन एस्ट्रोलॉजी भी बेचते हैं, एस्ट्रोनॉमी भी बेचते हैं, नॉमेनक्लेचर भी बेचते हैं, सिग्नेचर भी बेच देते हैं. क्या आपके सिग्नेचर से आप 1 करोड़ कमा लेंगे? मैजिक रेमेडी एक्ट तो आई थिंक इज अ वेरी गुड एक्ट व्हिच हैज कम इन इंडिया. आप दाहिना पैर नहीं डालोगे, आप लेफ्ट पैर डालोगे, इससे आपकी योनि बदल जाएगी, उसके बाद शनि चेंज हो जाएगा. Why we can't sell this thing? There is one basic simple one. It is not measurable. आपका ज्ञान ज्यादा हो सकता है मेरे से. See, for example, you are a pandit and you are a brahman and you are doing this study. So आपकी information can be correct. मैं साइंस का ग्रेजुएट का बच्चा था या मैं 12वीं फेल था, I was a 12th failure. How can I compete with your level of education? So as a direct seller, if I am recommending this to sir, वो पहले पूछेंगे नहीं कि भाई तू बोल क्या रहा है, पहले सोच तो ले. You are recommending me कि मेरी शनि भारी है जिसको तुमने पूजा से सॉल्व कराना है. कहेंगे तू पहले जा अपने घर जा. So drug and magic remedy acts are, I think, a very relevant act in India, and it should be strictly enforced. People should not make over claims. I think I am with you on this, sir. I think everybody should be on this, sir.
Yes.
I mean, there is no point unless you can prove something, you should not sell it.
So you mean any financial product cannot be sold in the network? RBI, SEBI, IRDA, whatever products they have got, nothing can be sold.
Do we need a 10-minute discussion on financial product?
100% yes, sir.
Wow. Sir, you are picking up the right question, sir. Okay. कर लें discussion?
इसके बाद करेंगे.
So, sir, RBI controls a lot of banking products, right? Then there is SEBI, which controls stock exchange, mutual funds, and all. Let's pick up any one product. Let's pick up fixed deposit FD. Now, when you open up an FD, what exactly happens to your money? Do you buy anything? Do you go and buy an FD?
Invest in it.
Do you invest in FD? Okay, so which means rupee has changed its shape. There was rupee in your saving account. It changed shape to a. It became an FD. So exactly, does any kind of sale happen? So there is no sale which has happened. What has happened is currency has changed its shape. Now, if sale doesn't happen, can you give commission? If there is no sale, you cannot give commission. Now, taking that example, start looking at all the banking products. Other banking products are RD. Then you could have account opening. Then you could have credit cards. Then you could have shop openings. The smart SIP. So all these products, actually the sale doesn't happen. Because sale is not happening. Loan sale doesn't happen. You're taking liability, sir. What do you want to do with that?
Somebody is selling.
Oh, somebody can sell everything. I mean, people will sell Taj Mahal given the chance. Buy Taj Mahal and get 7 leaning tower of pizza free. So what people can do, see why people do it is a very, very simple thing. You are a very, very, knowledgeable crowd and very, coming from various places. English, Hindi or Kannada, but we all understand one thing, we want to do direct selling the correct way.
Yes.
Our only problem is, if somebody comes up with a very, very lucrative scheme. RDFD loan is very exciting. Car loans, house loan looks very exciting. You create a portfolio, mobile recharge, I know a company which will pitch in UPI. You do a UPI transaction, you will have MLM. So the question is, people will keep on coming. The only way we can fight it out is if we keep on meeting like this. Now, I would suggest you, after this training program, maybe you guys can do a session with Sharath in local Kannada language, maybe an online session, and keep on asking the correct questions. If, for example, we are 50 of us here in totality, only 5 of us will know which product or service to sell. Believe me, this will grow. People make fool of people because only for 2 things. One, we are greedy. Honestly, if we are not greedy, do you think anybody can make a fool of us?
No.
We become fool because we are greedy.
Yes.
So first we need to understand our greed. Second, if you are greedy, there will be someone or somewhere who will make fool out of you.